What's up, guys? How you doing? Welcome back. This is your boy Adamslink. How you guys doing? As usual, support your boy, like this video, comment, share it on all social platform. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, Adamslink, and make sure to subscribe. And then click the bell notification to get updates anytime, any day I upload. And thank God it's Friday, guys. We have to dress accordingly. Today is Friday. We have to go to mosque, just as all my Christian brothers and sisters usually go to church every Sunday. So today is Friday, and we have to go to mosque, and we definitely have to dress accordingly. So let's start this video talking about the straight warning Rema gave to DJ Neptune. Because we are friends doesn't mean you can rip me off. Understand? When we are talking about business, then you have to respect what is called business. Rema said, with all due respect, Chief, drop my hold record without due process. I will not be happy at all, DJ Neptune. Don't violate the code. Can't drop my song without my notice. Can't even remember the last time we spoke, big bro. I pleaded with you, my manager behind the scene, when you all tagged me before it dropped. You still went ahead. Come on now. This game, don't ride my humility. There are some things I can't be talked out of. And number one is my heart. If you are not okay with it, then if it's a war, it's a war. Don't you go vex for me, Baba, forgive me, but this no join at all. This game have slapped me too many times on the cheek. I get quiet because I get people interest to protect and a family to feed. I beg, I sabi mind my business, but make nobody vex me. Lastly, take my shit down. I'm a fine make new enemies after this, but God beat past industry. Well, it seems as if DJ Neptune dropped a hot song with Rema without due process, without informing Rema, without consulting Rema. In fact, he even consulted Rema according to Rema, and Rema told him, no, don't drop it yet. And he went ahead to drop it. And the Rema respectfully came online to drag him. Since we're trying to talk to someone privately, I'm sure they had a discussion about this. Talk to him privately not to drop it, and he went ahead to drop it. Of course, I'm definitely going to call you out or do all the necessary stuff to make sure you take down that music. Come on, man. DJ Neptune, I want you guys to follow the due process. If you follow the due process, I'm very sure Rema won't come out to be dragging you, because Rema has worked with a lot of artists before. So no issues. So DJ Neptune, do the needful. I want to believe DJ Neptune is wrong on this. So do the needful and immediately bring down that poster. Don't allow Rema to provoke for you, please. Then there's this very controversial lawyer who, during the HenSARS period, he was really outspoken and supporting President Muhammadu Buhari. So apparently, it was reportedly to have been caputed in Anambra State. So they said, human rights activist and supporter of President Muhammadu Buhari, Mr. Okeke, has been caputed in Anambra State. Daily Post is reporting. Okeke was said to have been macheted by his attackers. Number 7. It is reported that the controversial activist, who had dragged many celebrities and media outlets, including CNN, to court for defaming President Muhammadu Buhari and his administration, was killed in Unkpo, near Onitsha, Anambra State, in the presence of his wife, Mrs. Blessing Okeke, and his little daughter. Okeke's wife, who made this allegation, said Okeke was killed by his tenants. The tenant, Chiadio Obi, was living in our house, but when he packed out without our knowledge and asked to be given 2 months of his rent that he left, he told him he should have notified us that he was packing out. My husband was not around the day he came. but I told him he packed out of the house without our knowledge and should not be given back any money. He threatened to deal with us, saying he will teach my husband a lesson. I called my husband, told him what the boy said, and that he should not come to confront him, since they say he is a bad boy. My husband later reported the matter to DSS and to the police, and he was made to write an undertaking. But he was still coming to terrorize us. Sometimes he will come to our house and break open the gate and come in and pick whatever he wants to pick. One day he came to our house and my husband confronted him without knowing that he had many boys with him downstairs. And before my husband could say anything, they macheted him. And the fuel he wanted to buy pour into the generator, they poured it on him and lit him up. And that was how my husband died. Well, I thought, honestly, when I heard this news, I thought that maybe it was politically motivated. But now it seems as if I had issue with his tenant, and his tenant is the one behind all this. Well, as far as they have already reported to DSS, I am very sure they will get that guy arrested and dealt with well. You know, a lot of people saying that, oh, it's good, not good thing. Come on, it's never a good thing for someone that young to lose his life. It's never a good thing. No. It's never a good thing, and I pray for his soul, and may God continue to assist his family that he left behind. So, guys, you know this popular kidnapper Evans. His case has been going on for a long time now. I think more than going to 4 years now. Well, yesterday, the billionaire kidnapper the man who made billions while kidnapping, has been sentenced to death by hanging. Yeah. Well, I'm sure you guys know the guy now. Of course, seeing his face, you know the man. He made billions. He had boys. Billions while kidnapping. And was arrested by Abakari and his team. Well, now let's see what will happen though. He has been finally sentenced. Well, that is just the news there, and if you want to read more, so kindly just go online to read it. And let's talk about Baba Suwe's burial. I do not understand though. May so continue to rest in peace, to rest in paradise. But honestly, I must point this out. So what baffling me is that Baba Suwe bodies was laid inside the coffin. They used this coffin to dance around the street, play music, go here, go there, go here, go there. And later on, they removed his remains from the coffin, then placed him into the ground. So now the question is, who will now take the coffin? Will another person buy the coffin and use it to bury another person? So why was the need? Why was there even any need to even use the coffin? Because he's a Muslim. Or is it that he married a Christian and a Muslim as well? So they were both dragging. This woman said, no, my husband must pass through the normal Christian way, the way we take the play musical. Then the Muslim woman said, no, he must be buried accordingly. So they had an agreement that, say, okay, we will put him inside a coffin and use it to dance the Christian way, and the way they usually do it, the Christian way. Then we definitely remove him from the coffin, then bury him the Muslim way. So I don't understand this scenario. You know, I'm just a little bit confused because I do not see the need. Why buy coffee at all? Well, the man is gone. The man doesn't give a damn. He doesn't give a hell about what is happening currently. So his gentle soul, and a gentle soul will continue to rest in peace. And for those of you who are going or about doing this at Fizzy, you are just doing it for yourself. He doesn't even know what is happening now. He doesn't even care. If you even ask Baba Ijesha, do you care about what they're doing? The spirit will tell you, man, I do not care. Well, let's move forward. For those of you who are really finding it hard in school currently to pass your exams, Please, I think this next story will actually motivate you. This is a guy who had F9 throughout his neck. See, I've never seen this kind of thing before. This is the first time sharing it. Direct uh, testimony. He said, do not give up. The first picture attached to this post is a snapshot of my first ever written external examination. I had failed that year in all subjects. All subjects I sat for with a F9 parallel. I had to recite for WAEC 3 times after that result before I finally cleared all my papers. Just imagine the patience that will come from this man, from this guy's parents. They say, I then proceed to the Polytechnic of Ibadan. At the start, my CGPA was quite low, but with hard work, consistency, and the help of God, I made a decision in agricultural technology. Even though I made a decision, I was still reluctant to pursue the post-UME form for the University of Ibadan because I fear I would not pass the exam. My parents' assemblies believed in me, and God willing, I gained admission through direct entry into 200 level to study agricultural economy. I not only made the first class, but I graduated as the best in my department. With God, hard work, a loving family, and good friends, everything is possible. Keep at it and do not give up. Listen again. With God, hard work, a loving family, and good friends, everything is possible. So if you are hanging around bad friends and you are getting F9, do you think it's possible for you to get A1? I don't think so. So listen well. Despite all what he said, he mentioned God, he mentioned good family, he mentioned good friends as well. Do not just take one side and then I ignore the rest. Well, then there was this scenario in Ghana between a pastor and a madman. So this pastor was trying as much as possible to deliver this madman, to make him correct, according to the pastor again, forcing his prayer on this madman. Well, it was just a short one though, but we don't know what happened after he tackled that madman down. But I'm sure if I was that, well, I don't want to say, I don't want to be in the position of that madman, but I'm sure if it was some other madmen out there, I'm pretty much sure that they will fight this guy back. You just see someone for road and you think that person need deliverance and you are forcing it. Don't you know that that madman also have some kind of fundamental human right as well to go about his business without you disturbing him? So you think he's mad, he doesn't have the right. Can you just walk up to me, who is normal, to start praying for me? No, you won't try that. I will bust you. Then I titled this next one, Women Against Women. Yeah, you know why? This lady said, her name is Omo. She said, when women say men never do anything from the goodness of their heart and without expecting sex in return, men get heavily offended. But see what they have been saying since last night. And when a woman expects, demands some form of favor, benefit, incentive, especially monetary, because she's sleeping with a man, they still get mad. You people, we need to pick a struggle. Then another woman tackled her and she said, women should be taking other women on vacation out of the goodness of their heart, since it's just good heart and no expectation. Meet a babe on Sunday and fly out to Dubai on Friday. No expectation, just female to female goodness of the heart. The things you are expecting men to do for you out of the goodness of their heart, do you expect them from fellow women? If no, then it really isn't because of goodness of heart you expect those things. It's because they are men. Well, honestly, of course, you know about the issue that happened about a girl who was a man carried out, flew out to a vacation to relax, and the girl refused to sleep in his bed. And then the man was provoked and immediately sent her back packing. Well, a lot of people have been having mixed reaction to it. They're saying that the man should do this thing out of the goodness of his heart. Are you serious? Honestly, are you serious? Are you actually saying that to a man? When have you ever done something out of your goodness of your heart? When? Tell me. You that is demanding something like that. When? Well, let's move past that. Check out this woman who called off her wedding because her mother-in-law insisted that she live with them in her husband's house. Well, according to the person who narrated it, she said, so my friend called off her wedding that is supposed to hold on 26th December because her fiancé said his mom decided to move in with them after their marriage. His fiancé family home is in Abuja. Her fiancé own home is also in Abuja. In the same town, average of 20 minutes drive. She told him it wasn't right, but didn't really take it serious until last week when they went to arrange something and she noticed that the mother already moved in some of her things. The daughter told the girl that she has no right to dictate where their mother will live. Her own family said she should end it before things get more complicated because the issue has turned into a burning fire and her fiancé can't seem to make a decision. I actually paid 10K for Ashwebi material just for her to call me this morning to tell me that she called off the wedding. What is God name is this? No, this kind of story is so hard to believe. Waiting consigned the mother-in-law and with his son's house. Now he's about to get married and you still want to live with them. You guys are staying in the same town. It's not as if you do not have your home place. 20 minutes drive from each other. You still want to pack to your son's house. Don't you want your son to relax, to rest, to have his own family? Did your own mother disturb you when you were getting married? Why do you want to disturb your son and his wife? Quite unfortunate though. Well, that's the story. Well, no, there's some story that I don't actually want to believe. Then I remember about last year, Rick Ross, America rapper, made an advancement towards Halima, who is Diamond Platinum baby mama, online while he was dating. And as sat yesterday, it seems that Rick Ross spoke the thing into existence. He never met this girl before. He saw her on social media. So Rick Ross was attracted and of course reached out to her on DMs, and before you know it, flew Diamond Platinum baby mama out to United States of America, and of course definitely they may have banned, quite definitely. Is it possible to see that kind of artist, that kind of music big man? Yes, let me call it a music big man, not to get that lady down because they're already showing some kind of affection. Well, we do not know if it was just a one night stand or let me say 1 week or 2 week stand, but or a relationship thing that will last for a couple of months, but definitely won't last long. Well, do not know, but it seems like they are enjoying each other company. Then Uche is calling out white money. Uche said, this is so unfair. So white money no fit give charity at least 5 million naira from his 30 million naira. Jesus. Oga Naija vote for you, give back his love. I remember while white money was still in the house, he promised to give some of the money to charity, but we are still waiting. But it seems like he has been giving though. It's not as if it's good to always say whenever you are giving anything out. It's not good to say it. But I want to believe he has actually done the needful by giving out. So guys, I think this will be the end of this video. Thank you guys for watching. The boy here, Adamslink, and see you next time. Peace.